Why is it that all small cars seem to be hatchbacks and not sedans? I know, I lay awake thinking about it as well. It's like if all small bags were backpacks and not ones for grown-ups. There are a few small sedans, and now there's another one, the Astra sedan. It joins the Astra hatch, which arrived late last year. So what's the difference apart from being a little bit more grown up? Quite a lot, actually.
For starters, the sedan looks quite different from the hatch. That's because the hatch is an Opel Astra, but the sedan is really a Chevy Cruze, which Holden has renamed the Astra. That's why the sedan has those big American looks, although the Aussie version has a different styling for its nose. Now the sedan really is quite a bit bigger than the hatch. Now when I say bigger, I mean longer. It's 30 centimetres longer than the hatch. And the boot is 85 litres bigger than the hatches. Up front, the cockpit is different from the hatch too. But one of the major differences between the hatch and the sedan is the way the sedan drives. It's far more comfortable. The hatch's suspension is firm and sporty, but the sedan suspension has been retuned by Holden's Aussie engineers to be more comfy. The steering has been tuned for Aussie roads too. Okay, so what do you need to know? Well, there's three different types of Astra sedan. You've got the base spec LS, then you've got the LS Plus, which is kind of a half a grade above, then you've got the LT, and then you've got the LTZ, top of the range. You should know that AEB, autonomous emergency braking, isn't available on any of the cars, and the reason behind that is because it wasn't necessary for the US Chevy Cruze, and that's the reason why it didn't make it onto this car as well. Standard features on the entry grade include a 7-inch screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which I love. There's also a rear view camera and rear parking sensors. The LS Plus brings safety features such as lane departure warning and lane keeping assist. The LT brings an 8-inch screen and sat-nav amongst other treats, and then the LTZ brings 18-inch alloys, heated leather seats and chrome trim in the cabin. Now there's only one engine in the sedan lineup. It's a 1.4 litre 4-cylinder, and it's not the raciest of power plants, but it suits this car's nature. All cars come standard with a 6-speed automatic transmission, but only the base spec LS has an optional manual, and that's a shame because the manual is the most fun to drive.
So there you have it, the new Holden Astra sedan. It has a more comfortable ride than the hatch. It has more rear legroom than the hatch, and it has more boot space than the hatch, and it's more grown up than the hatch. But that doesn't mean you have to be. And if you want to read the full review, click on this little guy right here. Oh, and subscribe. That way you can stay on top of all our latest videos.